Miss Diener.
The state would call Jacob Johns. Good morning, Mr. Johns.
Good morning.
I'm going to speak up. I'm going to ask you to speak up. The sound in this room is not the best. That is for the court reporter. So you can speak loudly into it. She can pick you up easily. We want the jury to hear what you have to say. Okay? All right. So tell the jury your name.
Jake Johns.
And JAK-E.
Yeah,
And Johns, JOHNS.
correct.
Okay. And are you a Delphi lifelong resident?
Lifelong.
Okay. Do you know the German family?
Yes.
Did you know them in 2017?
Yes.
And what was your association with that family?
My wife had actually worked with Becky Patty.
And so when Becky Patty testified that she had an employee by the name of Jennifer Johns, is that your wife?
Correct.
And what about the family of Abigail Williams?
Did not know her.
Okay. And on the 13th of February, 2017, did you learn that Abby and Libby were missing?
Yes.
And how did you learn that?
My wife had come home and told me that they had been missing. And
did you or your wife do anything that day to assist in looking for the girls?
uh,
Were you employed in the Delphi area?
yes.
And where did you work?
Persons of Delphi,
How do you spell Pearsons?
Pearsos.
What do you do at Pearsons?
That's a propane company.
And what would your particular job be with Pearsons?
Just deliver propane to houses.
Okay. So you would drive around the Delphi area,
Yes.
deliver.
Yes.
On February 14th of 2017, did you become involved in helping search?
Yes.
Can you tell us how that came about?
Actually, me and Shane Haygood went to work, clocked in, and the boss comes in and asked us if we'd be willing to go search, and we said, yeah, absolutely.
So your employer is a local business in Delphi,
Yes.
and they offered for their employees to go help search on the clock.
Correct.
And so you and Shane Haygood decided to do that.
Yes.
Did you take the company vehicle to go to the area?
No. We took his personal vehicle.
Now, being a local community member, were you aware that there was a meeting at the city building or the fire station that morning to organize the search?
Yes.
And so were you involved in that meeting?
No.
What time did you clock in that morning? You may have already said it, but
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay. So from your perspective, what was your intent with regard to the search if you were not going to the fire station meeting?
We just figured they probably already started and had their groups together and just didn't want to cause any more commotion.
Okay. At that point, did you have a reference point as to what area you were going to look for?
The area was High Bridge, and we did have description of clothing to look for.
So what kind of clothing were you looking for?
Tie-dyed shirt was the main thing that we were looking for, which would be blue, yellow, orange, pink colors.
Okay. Do you recall where you got that information from?
I believe my wife had told me that the clothing they were wearing that day.
Okay. So Mr. Haygood drives.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And where do you park?
We park at Riley Park.
Okay. No one has told the jury about Riley Park, so I'm going to have you assist us.
Okay.
Will this map go back far enough to show?
I don't think we show Riley Park.
Okay. The poster. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Mr. Johns, would you mind coming down?
Sure.
If I may, can everyone see this okay? Not really? Okay. Mr. Johns, you said Riley Park, and we understand Riley Park is not on this map.
All right.
Would you agree that this is the Hoosier Heartland?
Yes.
Okay. And do you know what this is?
That's the new bridge they put in.
Okay. Freedom Bridge?
Freedom Bridge, yes.
Okay. So with regard to the water of Deer Creek, do you recognize Deer Creek?
Yeah.
Can you speak up?
You need to speak up, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. And so in relationship to do you know where the High Bridge is? You follow Deer Creek?
Yeah. Should be right in here.
Okay. Where does it cross the water?
Right here.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Now, where in relationship to the High Bridge did you start searching?
It was right downtown where the little softball field's at.
So is it off the map?
It was 4 hours. It took us 4 hours to get there
Okay.
from where we started.
So is it off the map this direction?
Yes.
To your left?
Yes.
Okay. So back here in town somewhere?
Yes.
Okay. And as you walked, what were you following? What path?
We were just following the riverbed all the way to the high bridge.
And it took you 4 hours?
4 hours.
Okay. Have a seat up there. So the two of you start in Riley Park
Yes.
and you're working your way toward the high bridge.
Yes.
How are you spacing yourself?
I'd say we was probably 10 feet apart. Just he was looking towards the water and I was looking up bank a little bit.
Okay.
Just try to cover more area.
So as you come toward, say, the Hoosier Heartland, are you in an area that is on this map, the top side of the water or the bottom side?
We still on the bottom.
Okay. And do you stay on the bottom side for your entire walk?
The entire walk, yes.
Okay. You said 4 hours to get to High Bridge?
We started at 8:30 and probably got to the high bridge around noon.
Okay. And when you get to the High Bridge, do you continue on underneath the High Bridge?
We went under the high bridge and that's the moment that we found some clothing in the water.
Okay. So we're walking along and what do you see in the water?
We see the shirt that was tie-dyed,
Okay. Can you tell us the shirt?
hung up on some roots.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It was hung up on some roots that was in the water.
Okay. As you're looking across the water and you see this, can you tell that it's a shirt?
Yes.
And what is it that makes you think it's a tie-dyed shirt?
The colors, obviously in February, yellow, pink, blue, orange.
Okay. And you're with Shane Haygood?
Correct.
Was there anyone else with you?
No.
When you are walking the riverbed, is there anyone else in your group?
No, just me and him.
I say riverbed, but you're not actually in
No,
no water?
never in the water.
Okay, when you get to the point where you see clothing, what do you do?
We come back up to the 625, which is a private drive,
Okay.
and there was a local fireman out there walking around.
And did you speak to the fireman?
Yes.
What did you talk to him about?
We told him that we thought we'd found some clothing that they could, notify other people or the police.
And how did you know he was a fireman?
He had his coat on that said Camden, and Erickson was his name, Erskine.
Something with an E?
Yes,
Okay, so you think this fireman might be able to help?
correct.
Did you consider crossing the water?
I think Shane tried going across halfway, but then it was like really deep, like we only had short boots on, muck boots.
Okay, so you stay on the south side, the bottom side?
Yep.
And what does the fireman do?
He tried contacting people. I don't know if it was fire department or the police department, and never got any signals, so he decided to walk across the bridge to the other side to check it out for himself.
Okay, and did you watch him do that?
Yes, the whole time.
And did you watch him approach the clothing?
Yes.
And could you speak to him from where you were?
Yes.
Were you still down by the water when you spoke with him?
No, we were up on the driveway,
Okay.
private driveway.
I'm going to have you come down one more time now and let them know where you were on the private drive.
Yeah, so we were kind of right here on this private driveway right here.
I'm going to put my pin
About right here?
about right here. Okay. You'd say right here?
Right in there.
Okay. If you can step over here so people that you might be blocking can see. Is my pen on the part where you were watching from?
Correct.
Okay. And you see him go up to the closing?
Yes.
And is it only you and Mr. Haygood over here at this point?
At that point, yes.
Okay. Go ahead and have a seat. Are you at some point communicating to the fireman on the other side of the water?
Not really.
Okay. And did he at some point communicate to you that he had located the tie-dyed shirt?
Yes.
And how did he do that?
He said we have found the shirt, and he also said we have found some black Nike shoes.
Okay, and you're looking in the direction of where he sees this clothing, correct?
Right.
And it's directly across from where you're standing?
Yeah.
Do you see anyone in this area searching?
Nobody.
And I'm pointing to the area between Deer Creek directly up to the cemetery.
Nobody was over there.
Okay, are you familiar with this area on the upper side or the north side of the water?
Not really.
What did you have to do from the water level to reach this Weber access road?
There's probably a 10 or 15-foot hill that goes up to it.
Okay. Did you ever go from this Weber Drive up to the bridge?
Yes.
And is there another elevation between the Weber Drive and the bridge?
Yes.
And what would you estimate that to be?
Maybe about the same.
Okay. An additional
Yes.
10 to 15?
Yes.
When you're standing up here looking across, could you see people searching in this area?
No.
Did you see people searching when you were coming around the bend or prior to that?
Prior to the bridge, there was people searching
Okay.
on the other side.
So prior to the bridge, there were people searching on the opposite side of the water?
Yes.
Did you see any on your side of the water?
No.
Did you at some point did your group contact law enforcement to say there's clothing in the water, or did someone else do that and you're unaware?
The fireman was, I think, the one that got a hold of them. We contacted somebody that actually lived on that side
Okay.
that could maybe come down and check it out.
Okay. Did that resolve?
About the same time the fireman was coming to the close.
Okay. So you were aware that someone was being contacted to come from the other side?
Yes.
What do you mean by that? From the other side?
Somebody that lived over there that Shane Hagan called to come down and check it out.
Okay. So did you learn that someone was coming from the other side at some point?
Yes.
And who did you believe was coming from the other side?
Pat Brown,
And is that a person known to you from the community?
just the community. Yes.
Okay. Not personally?
No.
As you're standing up here and you're watching this fireman approach the clothing, do you hear or see anyone on the other side?
Well, before that,
Other than the fireman, in the water.
before this, I mean, what's going on right now? Brad German, his wife Kelsey, and Michael Bennett actually showed up over there at the time that the fireman was going over there and the time that Pat Brown was coming down the hill.
Okay. And that's some of the family of Liberty German?
Yes, grandparent.
Okay. Did you know those people personally prior to this day?
Yes.
Okay. And what was your familiarity with this whole area? Had you been to the High Bridge Trail?
Never.
Had you heard about the Mono and High Bridge?
I had not.
So you lived here your whole life and didn't know about the High Bridge Trail?
No.
Okay. What about this cemetery?
Just drove by it. Of course, we do a lot of route running, so I've been on about every road in Carroll County.
Okay, but as far as the area from the cemetery to the water, were you familiar with that?
Never.
Okay. So you said you believed Pat Brown was coming from the other side.
Correct.
Did you ever see or hear Pat Brown?
Did not physically see him, but we heard him coming. I think Shane was still on the phone with him, and he just said, "We have found the bodies," and
Did he sound alarmed?
absolutely.
Okay. And so even when Pat Brown says the words, "We have found the bodies," are you looking from this elevated area over toward the clothing?
Yes, still.
And could you see Pat Brown?
No.
And could you see the bodies of Abby and Libby
Could not.
from that side?
Could not.
Where did you go in from that private drive when you left the area?
We went out Weber's driveway on the other, out towards the front,
So along this drive, coming back to the west,
actually up by the house.
you went out that
Yes.
direction?
Yes.
Okay, so this actually connects all the way around.
Yeah.
All right. There was a photograph taken of the clothing from your side of the water. Is that correct?
Correct.
And although you did not take it, you're familiar with it?
Correct.
May I approach the witness, Judge?
You may.
Mr. Johns, I'm going to show you what's marked as State's Exhibit 7, has the sticker in the bottom. Do you recognize that photo?
Correct.
Does it represent what you observed on February 14th, 2017 from the opposite side of the Deer Creek?
This is it.
Okay. State would move to admit and publish Exhibit number 7.
8.
Do we already...
Oh, 8.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
I'll show. Without objection, 8 is admitted, and you may publish.
And so, just to clarify, Mr. Johns, you never crossed the creek into the area where the bodies were?
No.
No other questions?
Miss Ajay?
Thank you, Honor. Mr. Johns, you gave a statement, I think in 2019, do you recall speaking to Rich Davies?
I've given 7, 8 statements to different people.
Okay. And you said that you were up on the access road over here,
Yeah.
but you could see some shoe prints?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other guy I was with could see some shoe prints, yes.
Did you see the shoe prints?
No. I was more up towards the road, closer to the road, and he went down to the water.
All right. And was there also a mark of a kind of a slide?
From the top of the bridge, yeah, you can see where the ground and rocks had been disturbed, absolutely.
And that's on the morning of the 14th?
Correct.
And did you relay that information to law enforcement in that day at any time?
Yeah.
Now, the shirt states Exhibit 7.
8.
8. I'm sorry, I marked it wrong. States Exhibit 8. That was pretty easy for you to see.
Correct.
And this is at about 12 o'clock on February 14th?
Between 12 and 12:30, I'd say.
All right. And you didn't go out to get the shirt, right?
No.
Okay. The water was really deep.
Yeah.
No area where the water wasn't deep.
I think you could probably go halfway across.
And the water's flowing pretty well?
Not really.
No?
No.
Okay. Did you ever go in the water at all?
No.
Now, you've also said that it was weird that there was only one fireman out there. Is that right?
Correct.
And when you were up here on the access road, you couldn't see over here. Is that right?
Could not.
All right. But you could hear Pat Brown.
Yeah.
All right. You could hear him really well.
Yeah.
Sound traveled pretty easily out there.
Yeah.
Nothing further.
Miss Diener?
After Pat Brown walked down, or you heard the voice of someone say, "We found bodies," could you see other people come to the area?
Could not see them, but we could hear them traveling down the hill,
Okay.
like leaves wrestling around and walking.
Okay, so even though you could hear people, you could not see them,
Could not see them.
and you were in an elevated position?
Right.
No other questions?
Miss Ajay?
Now, Mr. John or Johns?
John's S.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
You were here. Is that right?
About the middle of from there to the house.
Okay.
So a little farther.
On the access road?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And do you know where the voice of Pat Brown was coming from?
Yeah. It was exactly straight across from us.
Okay. How do you know that?
I don't exactly know that, but I mean, Shane told him where to come, and that's where he came in, right from the graveyard.
Okay. Thank you.
Does anybody on the jury have any questions for Mr. Johns? No? All right. Thank you, Mr. Johns. You may step down.
Thank you.
We're going to take our morning break.
Yes, Judge.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is an appropriate time for us to take our morning recess. While you're outside the courtroom, please keep your minds open. Please don't form any opinions or conclusions about anything. You may discuss the evidence that you've heard so far, but please only do that if all 16 of you are present in the jury room at the same time, and then please don't deliberate. Gentlemen?
All rise.
All right. Let's resume at 15 minutes. Please. Jody, you can go off the record.